I gave you the first iteration of the semi-automated Smithy, and it was good, but it could have been better. Today, I give you Mk.2, the semi-automated workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, Freemasons, Illuminati, and bankers, welcome to another Timoredbeard video. Today, I'm taking the semi-auto Smithy that I put a video out on recently, and I'm stepping it up a notch. Some parts have been redesigned, some parts have been added, and you're going to enjoy this, I'm sure of it. But if you do, which you will, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and don't forget to caress that notification bell. And I want to tell you about a competition that we're currently running in my Discord. If you think that you're a good builder in Valheim, then you should join the Discord. Go check out the Valheim challenge section. See what the rules are for building. And submit your entry. You have until the 28th of March to submit. And then we're going to have new competitions that are going to last 2 weeks constantly. There are Steam gift cards up for grabs. Go do it. Go on. Have some fun. So, like I said, this is a Mk.2 of an original build that I did. So, I'm not going to go over every minute detail of building this. But if you want to check out those details, then go hit the video link above right now in the top of the video. And that'll take you to the first video where you can see the little bits that I did to get to a certain stage, and then I'm going to continue on from that stage in this video. So we begin with the dock. We cut a channel in that's 22 meters long and 6 meters wide, and we make sure that it's deep enough that we're swimming. Then we surround the dock in walls to make it look clean and neat, and we're ready to build the foundations of the workshop. We start by placing our longboat down in our docks so that we know where the middle point is on the workshop that we're going to place the steps inside with. Then we're going to place down the foundations of our ground floor, which is going to be a 22 meter by 22 meter square. Once the foundation is placed, we're going to place our drop chutes, and our drop chutes are going to be 3 walls or 6 meters from each wall into the corner. So the easiest way to do this is just to count 3 squares out in each direction and then place your chute on the 4th. Now feel free to decorate your chutes in any way, shape or form you want. As long as there is a way for the stuff to fall down and not fly off everywhere, you're sorted. With your chutes in place, it's time to start walling up around the first floor, building stairs up to the second and getting a floor down for all of the smelteries and other equipment. Now, this was the first big thing I wanted to improve on with Mk.2, and that was that the smelteries were all in a perfect line so that you wouldn't have to run around in a circle to try and get everything in, and that all of the coal chutes would be lined up and all of your chutes would be lined up, so you just walk down in a straight line and pop them all in. Unfortunately, iron bars or metal bars of any kind don't slide down chutes at all. I tried with 26 degrees, I tried with 45 degrees, they just would not slide for me at all. If you found a way to make them slide, please do let me know in the comments below, because I would love to find out. But because I couldn't make them slide, I had to stick with the drop chutes. So I placed the blast furnaces around one hole, and I placed the smelters around the other. Now you've got to be careful with the blast furnaces. They have a tendency to clog up, so you need to make sure that the blast furnaces are back away from the hole a fair bit, so that the ore has room the bars have room to drop down. Because if they're too close together, they'll just start pushing up against each other and making a pyramid, and you'll get no bars. Now place your spinning wheels in and around the next hole, and your forge floor or your production floor is pretty much complete. Now, of course, there is one missing ingredient still, and that is coal. So we're going to set up the new kiln design, which is a complete change up from Mk.1 based on your guys' feedback and other feedback and me working things out on how to do things better. So you're going to want to extend your foundations now, and the reason why I wait until now to extend is because obviously this is one floor up, so you don't need to dig out the ground on the ground level. You can just terraform up so that this level has a nice firm foundation base to itself, and then just extend out by 5 or 6 walls, or 10 to 12 meters. Once you've done that, you're going to build the chute, and there isn't really much to talk about here, so watch and enjoy. And there you have the new chute design. I hope that was easy enough to follow. What we're now going to do is build a stone room on the back side of the extension now, which we're going to place the kilns on top of. It's also going to give us a little more room inside the building to place stuff, to personalize, to customize, etc, etc. And then we're going to build our walkway. And this is another big part of the redesign of the coal system. A lot of you guys weren't massively keen on the fact that you ran up inside the chute to fuel your kilns on the last time on Smithy Mark 1. So for semi-auto workshop, we've now got a walkway, which I think looks really nice, and it allows you to refill your kilns very nicely and easily. Then just slap a roof on this bad boy, customize her to your heart's delight. She's good to go. Let's show you around, shall we? So the building begins much in the same way that the Mark 1 version did, with a dock that allows you to sail straight in and pull up right where you're going to want to be bringing your stuff in. Then you can take your oars and your other bits and pieces up these stairs straight into your smelters and your blast furnaces. Storage chests are along here so that you can fill them up with extra flax, extra metals, store your coal, etc. And then of course we have the smelters and the furnaces all dropping down into their lower area. In the lower area we have 3 catching areas. We have the blast furnaces, we have the smelters, and we have the spinning wheels. Now there is room for storage right the way around the edge of the lower floor, and I've left it bare bones because everybody likes to organize differently, and I don't want to tell you how to organize. I'm just showing you that there's plenty of space to set up organization. Then of course you have your workbench, your forge, artisan table, your stone cutter. It's going to allow you to craft everything that you're going to need to craft with everything that drops down through these chutes. So onto this level, of course, we have the smelters and the blast furnaces and the spinning wheels, and they all drop straight down onto the ground floor. Then we have our new redesigned coal system. I didn't massively like how the previous coal system worked. It did work, but I knew I could do better. And this is the answer. So we have a walkway now that leads up and makes it way easier to top up the kilns with wood. Got some nice little windows so we can look out. And of course we've got our view out there as well. But of course the coal comes out, rolls down these 2 chutes now rather than just one chute that's very long and can cause some catching issues. We have 2 chutes now, and we have a drop off onto the chutes as well, and that drop actually adds enough momentum that the coal consistently finds its whole way right down the chute straight into this bin here. Now of course under the kilns we have this little area as well, and you can use this for whatever you want. If you want to use it as like a personal area, maybe you set up your comfort stuff here and you have your bed, your hearth, etc, etc, etc. You can do whatever you want, but you do have this space here to be used. And that is pretty much the semi-auto workshop Mark II. There is of course still a lot more that I can do. Hopefully later down the line I'll be introducing a Mark III, and I'm going to be including windmills and farming products to the building. And I think I'll do that as an add-on rather than as a complete rebuild. Of course, this is a complete rebuild from the first version, but I think the next one will be an add-on to add the windmills and other bits and pieces. If you have any feedback or any comments about this whole project, please do let me know. I would love to get your thoughts on this. What do you think I could have done better? What do you think I did well? But otherwise, guys, if you did like this video, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Don't forget to caress that notification bell. I do stream on Twitch from Tuesday through to Saturday, starting at 12 PM GMT. Love to catch you there. Link is in the description below. Also in the description below are the Patreon and the Discord. If you want to support me further, go check out that Patreon link. If you want to join our fantastic community, and of course, like I said at the start of the video, get involved with the build challenge with Steam gift cards up for prizes, then make sure you join the Discord. Anyway, peace out. Take care.